And it's a tier 3, so you get the extra extras. Read all about it. I don't know, that's what I just think of. Extra. So you get the puppies, right? The puppy emotes with the tier 3. That's crazy. There you go. There's me, there's Luna, and there's little Roxy.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
The awkward smile at the end. So, I think this one we just watched. It's actually interesting with all the different videos. So, control research. Okay, so that's gonna open up once I unlock. So, with them talking about, like, Trench and Darling, I forgot who Darling was. That's the guy in all the videos. So he is the other partner when it comes to all this Bureau stuff. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants and research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. And people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Dr. Lewis. Hello? I know my stuff's not gonna hit him. Plants in my way. Can't see where I'm going. Dead. Oh, come on, jerk. Just gonna rip this floor apart. Oh, that is a guy. I'm just gonna stare into the flashlight. Get shot, sniped in the face. I'm gonna throw this bench. The entire bench, I can't miss. Oh, come on. Two and one. 2 in 1 bench. Take out the trash. Guess I'm taking the bench again. And I die. There you have it, folks. The whole rundown, play-by-play. Yeah, sad face. Sad face is right. I like how I was just staring, like, what's this flashlight? Who's this? And I get sniped in the face. I mean, after playing all these games, I should know. If you see reflective flashlight in your eyes, it means somebody's looking right at you and about to snipe you. But in this game, it was dreamy. Dimensional research. Do I go this way?
Constantly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. For every measure.
Alright, now this. Hell. Thank you, Coalesce. I've missed you so much on these streams. You like the turnaround. So when it comes to fight, flight, or flee, or freeze. No, it's not flee. Freeze. My go-to is to run away. Run away! You're getting pretty good with your timing. They definitely got me. And now these walls. This is weird. Everything to collect. Any reading material? It's a note. Oh, this is where I started. Hold on. Wait. Yeah. Hold on. Oh. I should know, even though it looks like a dead end, doesn't mean it is one. I think I'm here too early anyway, so I'm just gonna come back. I have to find this Marshall guy first. He might help me. I'm just gonna watch the video. Our phone call. Right? See if he gives any more information.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
It definitely reminds me of like Harry Potter. Oh, they actually hit him. With like the forest just changing. No. Yeah, you can dodge stuff. Yeah, I definitely like this gun the most. Oh, Darling's office. Should be something useful in here, right? Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the blank, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the blank, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very blank of objects, such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the blank, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the blank? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the blank is a natural fact and not something more blank? Refer to file 623-9382 for a full report. Hey Flexo, how's it going? Let's,
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck.
way to go.
Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA.
Ooh.
Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Pretty long and agonizing. Yeah, clumsy guy. Okay, so he's the one that made all the HRAs. Alright, that looks like something. So, dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Kinesiology, whatever, has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think of what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. So one more paper. Alright, resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Blank opened the door to a blank I've called blank. The blank emits a force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? AWE's altered items, powers of objects of power, do they share a common blank that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Refer to file blank for the full report. I mean, that could be the word they're blacking out. Refer to file poop. I mean, I would bet. Oh, that's what it is? It looked like a vial that I had to pick up, but it's a toy. It's a lot of boxes. So the Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes, and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the blank and the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge. Refer to file 632-6498 for full report. Hey Beast Gamer, how's it going? How's your day, your week? So that was that. I don't think there's anything else to collect. So we'll continue out here and try not to die. I'm gonna let her live her dream of wanting to become a ballet dancer. Nice little ballerina. Am I picking anything up? Yeah, so this game is pretty fun. Ooh, achievement. Record keeper. Collect 80 collectibles. So, a possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to the AWE blank in which blank blank. Event response. Event is believed to have been caused by blank blank, and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent blank 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 blank. Blankety blank blank blank. So I have to find the parapsychology room. Oh no! Was that a twig? Did I throw a twig? Oh, sweet! So that does work. Picking up the item and with it going through them on the way to you. Okay, that's actually pretty sweet. I don't know. That's a good question. So if I gain clearance, are there less blanks in the report? That. Oops. Oh, I can press A to zoom in. I just saw that. I'm like, this text is so tiny. Not that it's gonna make my reading abilities any better. Bureau snipers specialize. There we go. Nice and large. Specialize in eliminating threats from a distance, using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the Hiss snipers are well aware of that, of how to use it. Refer to file blank for full report. Press A to put on glasses. Wait. Press B to stop stuttering while reading. Okay, so there's still like, oh, hey, because I saw, was it on the stairs or something, the red? Oh, wait. So that comes. I don't know. It just comes back. Oh wait. I didn't kill all of them. That one was hidden. Hope if I actually shot them too. Hey! Look at that. That's where I'm supposed to be going. Alright, that's pretty neat. Now I feel smart. There's a game where the main character has bad vision.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Well, it's a game that has been made before, so it's open for you to make. Why is the screen all blurry all the time? Main character's blind. You have to find their glasses. It's like the main goal of the game. Find glasses. Which way? Can I... Alright, so I can't go through there. That's the thing that kills me. Alright, I guess I'll go towards the light. Oh my goodness. Jump right into the wall. That's the one thing with this game is the combat is not easy. The whole game is waking up and trying to find your glasses without banging your chin. I'm walking into walls. Ugh. It's like a horror game. Random stuff just smashes into you, makes loud noises. You have no idea what's going on. So, emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello? I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Ma'am, have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Unknown noise. Ma'am? Hello? Ma'am? No, dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. Dun dun. Oh, actually has ID AWE 18 617 1993. But that'd be interesting if stuff kind of opens up. I didn't even notice that it had dates and stuff on the right hand side of the document of when it was written. Hi? Bye? Is there a way to turn on the light so you're not creepy?
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what we see is gas. Regardless, this place is vitally important.
just gonna watch the actual video. Movie time.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Sorry, I'm gonna try not to. You meant shins, not chins. Like, I don't. Chins? Sure. I was like, sorry, that was extra funny because you went shins. I'm like, I don't know. If you have extra, if you have more than one chin, sure. Typos. So the Astral exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Blank was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Blank, we decided to repurpose the space. Similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals, we hope to observe the Blank's behavior in the environment, in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 319-3811 for a full report. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. Weird TV show? Or is this...
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions, apart from the more shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made. We don't have footage of this, a technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Sounds like the thing she has in her head.